doing a headlight restoration today. As you can see, these headlights are really bad. I've got 800 grit here to start with. These wouldn't just, you couldn't just use polish on these are too far gone, so they need proper work on them. So don't start off with anything more coarse than 800, because that's getting a bit too, maybe 6 will be alright, but 8's probably the coarsest I'd go. And then basically work your way down from 800 to about, I do normally about 5,000–7,000, and come back and see the results. Right, so now I'm coming to the end of phase 1. Now, as you see, the yellowing's all gone, but you'll still see that it still looks very milky, this is quite normal because I've done it with 800. And what I've done is I put millions of little scratches into the lens by using 800. So this is what we need to get out now. We need to work our way down to different grades to get the scratches of the 800 off. So the 800 has basically cleaned it, but because it's quite coarse, it will make it look quite milky and horrible. I'm going to work my way down in a minute to, I think, 1,500 or 1,000. Might go 1,000 because he's quite bad. Right, so I've gone down all the way from 800 and now I'm on 5,000 grit. So this is really just like rubbing a piece of paper over it, but it's just getting the last of the fine scratches out before we do the rubbing compound. So when this dries, it'll still look really dull and horrible, but you just got to trust the process, because when you cut it with the cutting compound and then polish it, you'll get rid of the last remaining little tiny scratches. So just trust the process. It does, at times you think it looks worse, but compared to what it was when we started, that's a million times better. And it feels really smooth now. It's lovely. So that's good. Just got to wait for that to dry now, and then I can use the compound on it and get rid of the last remaining little scratches, and then give it a polish. If you look at the light, it does still look very milky, so it would be a bit scary. It is a bit scary at first, but this is the bit where the magic happens. So now you get your rubbing compound. You can use teacup. I used to use teacup. Well, this one's a bit milky. So we want some, it's a bit old, this stuff. I've had it for a long time, but it should be right. Right, get your rubbing compound, and now we want to use this before the polish. So work it in. You can really hear it. Again, it's very abrasive. You can hear this working away. Hear it scratching, scuffing. Okay, so once you put your rubbing compound on, work that in, then you buff it all off with a good soft cloth. T-shirts work really well. Buff that all off. Now, as you can see, you've still got lots of little defects and chips and stuff. Ideally, it was going over with a more fine compound, but I haven't got one. But it is an old headlight, and it still looks a million times better already just from doing that. So if you look back to the beginning of the headlight restoration, you can really see the difference already, although it still looks a bit dull now. But this is the second bit of magic, is the polish. So I've got here a bit of polymer wax. I've had it for donkey's years, so it's probably gloopy. chuck a bit of this on. You can get proper polish for headlights now, so it's feeling smooth though, so that's the good thing. Doesn't matter if this goes on the surrounding bodywork either, this wax bit. Good old work in. A bit more. Don't be shy with your wax. Get it everywhere like I normally do. Put it in. This is the time I'm going to buff this off. Oh, it feels so smooth now. Wow. Look at that compared to, take a step back. Look at that compared to the original, what it was like before. Before, after.